Okay, so in this video, we are going to be covering leveled actors. I don't really see a lot of people talk about this, so I'm just going to try to cover it a little bit and let you guys know how it works. So, with the leveled actors, you can use this for multiple ways. So, one way that is often used is you can place a actor into the world, and it will randomly generate a certain type of actor. Like you could put a whole bunch of actors into the pool, and it will randomly select which one of those actors will spawn at that marker. And you can also set like somewhat of a condition to where like a certain creature won't spawn at that spawn point unless the player character is a certain level, things like that. Another way that you can use it is to simply just have uh, a bunch of different like type of actors that look a different way, and then depending on the save or the playthrough, the actor will be different. So what I'm going to do here is I had made a Golden Gate restaurant heavily inspired by the Freeside Overhaul mod for Fallout New Vegas. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some leveled actors, and I'm going to generate a bunch of actors that I can put inside of that leveled actor. I don't know if that makes much sense. Hopefully it will when we go through the guide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 Asian male faces and 3 Asian female faces. And like the 6 of those actors will be put into that leveled actor. So when you go into that room, that level actor will be one of the 6 actors that I place within it. All right. So let's get started with this. I'm not the most knowledgeable about this. I've only done this a few times, so if I mess anything up, I'll let you know in the description. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look for our actors tab. We're going to come over to actors, NPC, and then we're just going to hit new, and then we're going to give our actors some IDs. So I used a lot of AAs, so now I'm using a lot of ZZs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put she male, lol, she male, and I'm gonna just put 1, and then I'm going to put she guard. So this will be uh the male guard 1, and the race will be Asian. And then what we can do is we'll go to like the face, and then over here in the face you could just generate one, and it'll randomly generate one for you. So that's what I'll do right here. I'll just keep picking a few till one I like really amuses me. All right, so I kind of like that one. It looks really Asian. So we're gonna hit OK, and then we're just gonna hit save because I think it's pretty performance heavy when you generate the faces like that. So I didn't want to take the time to do it all myself. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just type this in, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do it again. So this time we're just gonna change the ID to 2, and then we're gonna go to the face, and then now we're gonna generate another face. Some of these guys just really don't even look Asian. And then we'll change his hair color as well. All right, apply. There we go. There's our sheep 2. Create new form, yes. And then we'll do it a third time. So now I'll put 3. Come back over to the face. Generate. He looks okay. Looks okay. Make his hair a little bit brighter. All right, that's good. And we'll hit OK. Create new form, yes. Save. And then what we'll do right here is we'll come over here, and then we'll just change it to the female. So now I'm going to do I'm going to do female 1 through 3. Make sure you check this box, and then we're going to generate it. I'm going to jump ahead because you already know what to do here. You can make as many actors as you want. The more you put, the better it is actually, since, you know, depending on how many guards you place. If you place a lot of guards, then you want to have a lot of faces in here, because you don't want to have like let's say you have like 30 guards and they're just cycling between 6 different faces, because you'll have duplicates that way. All right? So, I'm going to jump ahead to where I set all of these up. Also, I almost forgot. When you're changing the faces, make sure you give them different hairstyles too, to make them look more unique. So I kind of forgot to do that on my males. I'm actually going to do that. But yeah, just, you know, mix it up, give them different hairstyles. Always put yes so it doesn't overwrite the next one. Okay, so I decided to make 5 of each instead of 3, because I just started thinking to myself of, you know, placing a lot of guards and them all sharing the same faces, and I didn't want to have as many duplicates. So anyway, once you finish making the amount of characters that you want, you come over here to leveled character, and then right click in here, and then you hit new. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put ZZ She Guard ENC. And then what we do here is you right click in here and you put new, and then the actors will be placed in here. So how many actors did we have? We had 10, 5 of each race. I mean 5 of each sex, excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're just going to look for the she stuff, and then we're just going to just, you know, add all of them in. And if their IDs are the same, it's actually quicker, because all I have to do is just scroll down one. So there we go. There's the 5 females. And now we need the 5 males. Place all of these in here. Okay. Now, once you have all of your characters in here, we'll just hit okay. You can add a faction if you want. We don't have a faction at the moment, but just hit okay, and then we'll hit save. And then what we do is we go back to our NPC section right here, and then what we do is we make a new one. So we go to new, and then what we'll do is we'll go to ZZ She Guard, and then we'll type in level LVL, and their name will be She Guard. And then right here is where you would put like the stats and stuff. The reason why we didn't put the stats on the individual characters is because they're mostly just used as templates, like aesthetic templates, like how the character is going to look. How the character is actually going to function is all within here. So what we do is for the template data, we will go to our level thingy that we made, and it was right here, She Guard ENC. So when you pick this, you select use traits, and then all of this will be blanked out. The reason why this is blanked out is because we're not going to need to set a race or a sex or anything like that, because it's automatically going to generate one from the 10 actors that we made. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Now, the stats. Now you can like so you can give them all individual stats, and so, you know, depending on which one gets generated, it'll have those stats. But since I all want them to have the same stats, I'm just going to set it from here. And if I did want them to use like their own individual stats, I would probably put like use stats, and then it will borrow the stats from whichever character is generated from the level list, if that makes any sense. So right here, I'm just going to set it to 30, and I'm not going to set anything else. 30 is like the sweet spot for me when I don't want NPCs to die too quick, and I also don't want them to be like tanks. So aggression, unaggressive, confidence will just make them foolhardy so they never run away. And then the AI packages, we could do that later. You guys already know how to do AI packages if you watch my previous tutorials. So in the inventory, we are going to, this is where we put the outfit that they're going to wear. So we didn't put outfits on the individual NPCs because once they're generated, they will be applied the outfit from here. All right, so we're just gonna give them an outfit. Can't even remember what was the name of this thing. All right, there it is. She armor and she hat. There we go. And we'll just give them like a 10mm pistol. And obviously they're gonna need some ammo for that 10mm pistol. All right. So I'm just gonna hit OK and hit save. And then if you try to preview this character, it's just going to show an M because it hasn't generated the character. But when we jump in game, it will. So that should be pretty much it. All you got to do now is place them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the area where I want them to be placed. And we'll just drop them here for now. I'll fix them later. But the she guard leveled. It's in there. And then now once it's in here, we could just duplicate them. So highlight the character and make sure that they're selected. You'll know when it's selected because you'll see the four-way arrow icon. Hold control and then press delete. And it will duplicate the actor. There we go. And then like we'll just spread like maybe 3 or 4 of these guys around. And then when we go to jump in the game, each one of these actors are going to randomly generate from one of the 10 faces that we made. So it could be either a female or a male. I know I keep saying faces, but it's like the whole dang body. If it's a female, it's going to have, you know, boobs and vajayjay and stuff like that. All right. So there you go. 4 of them are in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump in the game. Duplicates and try to place 2 more. Okay, so back in here, I'm just going to... Oops. Going to drag this in here. And I'm just going to place it down. I'm also going to give him a package a little bit too, because that was a little weird how he was just standing around not doing anything. So we're just going to go here real quick, and we're just going to go to add. And it should be simple sandbox. There we go. Okay. All right. Save it. And let's jump back in the game. All right. Here we go. Back in game. I decided to load from a save where I wasn't inside. Maybe video, I'm actually going to make more. I'm probably going to put like 20 males and 20 female faces to generate from. But that's pretty much how you make a leveled actor. If I learn anything else in the future about this, if I figured out any mistakes that I made, if there are any, I will let you guys know in the description or the comments below. So if you're still here, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.